Hello friends, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for Arcane. Sorry, I'm too excited, I can't talk. Why did I sleep on this for so long? I don't really have anything else to say other than I'm just excited to get back and experience these freaking visuals. Like the visuals, the score, I wasn't expecting it to be fire and flames. I wasn't expecting the Imagine Dragons custom intro theme song. How did I never know that? Enemy by Imagine Dragons is the custom written opening theme song for Arcane. But wait, also, what is League of Legends? My knowledge is non-existent when it comes to League of Legends, but perhaps I'm gonna get the frick into it. But for now, I'm enjoying going in with no pre-existing knowledge up front, literally just experiencing all of this for the first time, and I'm really enjoying it. So without further ado, I'm just gonna get the frick into episode 2. Season 1, episode 2. Some mysteries are better left unsolved.
You really went to the Undercity to get these?
A little danger is worth the risk, don't you think?
Oh, these are the folks whose house we were invading.
Hello? Hey, open up!
Oh, did it give him superpowers? Like the transitions. Is that a kyber crystal? What? Oh, hey. Are we in a wormhole?
There's a lot of restricted items here, and I don't see any permits.
What happened here? Who authorized your research?
It was an independent study.
I'm assistant to the dean of the academy. He sent me here to ensure that anything dangerous is removed, which, according to my list, includes you.
Oh, so he was a student, and this was all unauthorized.
Imprisonment. What a curious principle. I remember the first time I saw you at the academy. You reminded me of myself. But sometimes we venture too far. What manner of inquiry was this?
I've discovered something truly incredible. A way to harness magic through science.
The arcane is dangerous, Jace. A force of nature. I am now 307 years old. All my life I've pursued the mysteries of science. Some are better left unsolved. Own your mistakes before the council, but speak nothing of magic.
Oh, this is why she can fight. Literally beating her own high scores.
Remind me why we bother with this dump.
Vander said to lay low.
You worried Powder's gonna beat you again?
Get back. Give me a name.
Hey guys, you should see this.
Frick, that did not take long.
Search them.
Go ahead, idiots. Got nothing.
Yes, little man.
We need to hide those crystals.
Yeah, no shit. We need to help him.
Caitlin's right. We've known Jace for years. If anyone is meant to speak up for him, it's us.
We should hit them back. We've got the numbers to beat them.
We crossed that bridge once before. We all know how that ended.
You're just protecting your kids. The Vander I knew wouldn't be afraid to fight.
Do I look afraid?
No. You look weak. Why isn't it doing anything?
Spill it, Echo.
Vander's gotta deal with the enforcers.
What deal?
Okay, well, Jace was not making bioweapons. I know that now.
Jace Tallis. What do you have to say for yourself?
I now know my actions were against Academy regulations. I asked the Council's forgiveness.
As Jace's patron of many years, I can speak for his character. He will be a great contributor to our society.
He destroyed a building.
Do you have anything to show for your work besides an explosion? All I see is a boy meddling with things he doesn't understand.
This is perhaps we should just finish.
I was trying to create magic.
Is it banned?
Arcane talents are something you're born with.
Has anyone even tried it before?
We, the pioneers of science, can use it for good.
Yes, enough.
This is the city of progress. Let me prove—
Enough! You don't understand what's at stake. I've seen this power in the wrong hands. That cannot happen here, my boy.
The ethos is clear. He must be banished from Piltover.
Well, that escalated.
Please let me speak! As a mother, I have a voice that matters deeply. My son isn't in his right mind. Please let him come home.
I move that Jace be summarily expelled from the Academy. All those in favor? You may take your son home, but he is never to set foot on Academy grounds again.
Now, why do I get the impression he does not want to go back? He barely even looked at his mom. I guess Arcane then is magic. I did not realize that.
First time I've been invited to the lanes. It better be worth my time.
You're looking for 4 children. I'm about to make your day.
Jace, please. If I hadn't spoken, you'd be lost to me.
Magic saved your life. If my own family won't help me, I'll find someone who will.
Why do I sense him going down a dark path? I don't know.
Could it work? Could these stones really invoke magic?
Oh, this guy's just gonna steal all his research.
Come tomorrow morning, his research will be safely disposed of.
He's taking it.
What? No, it'll kill me. Real power doesn't come to those who are born strongest. It comes to those who will do anything to achieve.
It's gonna turn into like a Hulk beast. Okay, no hesitation. Bane?
This mention of magic has the people afraid.
Don't worry.
We've conducted exhaustive interrogations. Don't you think we've pushed them hard enough?
Turn the Undercity upside down if you have to. Just find them.
So that's why it's so high stakes for them. The possibility of somebody obtaining magic.
Welcome to the last drop.
Search the place. To an old friend of yours. You weren't always the peacekeeper, were you?
Be a shame if I had to put them on again. It's hard to clean.
You think you're standing up for something?
And I'm gonna bury the lot of you.
You all okay?
No, we're not okay. They almost saw Powder. What if they took her? You heard him. They won't stop. We need to fight back. And if you won't, I will.
You still don't understand.
What I don't understand is how you can work with them. I grew up knowing I'm less than them. I want Powder to have more than that, and I'm willing to fight for it.
So was I. I led us across this bridge, thinking things could change. Your parents would still be alive. Nobody wins in war, Vi.
What are we gonna do? The enforcers will come back.
I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Why do I feel like he's going down a dark path? Why do I... Oh no, don't do that.
Am I interrupting?
The hell's your problem?
Oh, I was intrigued by what you said at the trial. This hex tech theory of yours.
It's not a theory. The lives it could save. You've no idea how beautiful it is. No one believed me.
Nobody's ever believed in me. Poor cripple from the Undercity. I simply believed in myself. Which is why I'm here. I want to help you complete your research.
Okay, so he's not stealing it. And he's maybe not as bad as I thought he was. I had my eye on him, but...
I don't even know your name.
It's Victor.
Look, I made her for the enforcers. They're gonna work this time. I know it. What makes you different makes you strong.
Is Vi getting out of Dodge? Vi's leaving.
What the hell were you thinking? Going into the last drop.
Yeah, smack him silly.
There is no stopping what happens now.
Is Vi turning herself in? I feel like she's the one who sent the parcel. Oh my god. Vi's not getting out of Dodge. Vi's freaking self-sacrificing, I think. Oh my... Or... I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to make any premature assumptions, but that can only... Well... I thought she was gonna go the radical path. Like, there she is trying to urge Vander. Like, yeah, why the frick aren't we fighting back and putting them in their place? Like, if we all actually rallied together, we could frickin' get them to step the frick off our backs. But then when it was just her and him, you know, behind closed doors, when he was leveling with her and when they returned to the bridge where, like, her whole world collapsed and we learned that her parents were trying to retaliate against, you know, the brute force of the enforcers, obviously, who were just killing for whatever reason. You know, they clearly don't really seem to need one to just, you know, enforce their brutality. There she was in that moment, you know, she was teetering on this kind of radical, like she might be pushed over the edge, like she clearly wants to do more, but then when she's back with Vander and it's just the two of them, like you could see all of that was kind of gone, like that facade, that mask dropped, and her vulnerability, that inner child that witnessed the slaughter of her parents came back, and you could see her dependence and, you know, his protection of her, that relationship. You know, it's clear that she still very much respects what he has to say, and the fact that he saved their lives in that moment, it was kind of a little bit of a 360. Like, she didn't have this kind of tough, like, we're gonna freaking get back at them facade, but I didn't think that was gonna drive her to, you know, there she was saying, what are we gonna do? They're just gonna continue to come back and they'll never get off our freaking throats. Like, what the frick? And even Vander in that moment, who everybody has kind of been turning to. It's clear he's a much bigger, like, authoritative figure than I originally presumed, but I didn't think that she would, I don't know if she necessarily summoned them there so that she could strike back. She seemed more in a kind of, like, accepted headspace, more reserved and calm, as if she were going to present herself to be taken in, you know, to take as prisoner and accept the blame, you know, which is interesting because it's like, shoot, Vander's lessons are are sinking in for her. That speaks to how much she clearly looks up to him and respects him. You know, there he had one lecture with her, perhaps one of many, just the one that we saw, in which he's trying to level with her and have her recognize the power that comes with leadership, and when people look up to you, they'll follow you and do whatever you say. So, because even Vander, you know, as she's clearly looking up to him, and there's a little bit of that dependence there, asking him, what the frick are we gonna do? And seeing that even he doesn't necessarily have the answer, I'm sure that weighed on her, you know, seeing that even he doesn't necessarily know what the solution was going to be. So my prediction there was wrong. There I was thinking that Vander was going to take one for the team and self-sacrifice, and, you know, in protection of his kids, as everyone was referring to them as. Now we know that that's actually, I guess, the relationship, as this kind of parental sacrifice. But I didn't think Vi was going to beat him to it. Frick. Oh, frick. That's actually really kind of crazy, because I just thought she was going down a very radical route. And I'm sure she's also doing it to protect Powder, knowing that she has those crystals and is in danger. You know, if she turns herself in, they don't care. They just want anybody. Like, that's all they give a crap about. They're not necessarily actually trying to solve this. They just need some scapegoat, somebody that they can throw up on the chopping block that everybody on the frickin' upside or top side can point at, you know, and throw tomatoes at them, or whatever the frick is going to happen to Vi. They just need someone to take the fricking punishment and make an example of, I'm sure, is what's going to happen. And, you know, Vi would not want that to happen to Powder. So in a way, she's giving Powder this chance to, you know, have a free life. And maybe she recognizes too that she was being a negative influence, dragging Powder into all of these dangerous situations, whether she believed it or not, that she was endangering her sister. I think maybe she had a moment of realization that if they keep going down this path, it's not sustainable. But that is crazy, and that is freaking unexpected. I did not freaking see that coming. So this explained actually a lot. It answered already a lot of my questions of what was the deal, what was Vander's backstory, what exactly was happening, where Vi and Powder's parents were killed, the kind of structure of their society here. We meet Victor, who there I was thinking that he was going to be a little schemer, but actually he presents an opportunity of, you can start at the bottom of the barrel and work your way in this society, but I imagine it's still incredibly difficult to do that. And there he was explaining to Jace, like, did you think I even stood a chance here either? So I don't know what the fate for those two will be. This is an interesting partnership, because there I was thinking Jace was gonna go down this kind of radical route, which like could still be in the cards, because his desire to kind of curate this magic and conjure what it was that transformed his life all those years ago as a child, that saved his mother, his desire is very clearly rooted in bias. You know, he only knows magic and has only witnessed the good that it can provide, versus everybody else there is like, frick no, we're not putting up with this. We have zero tolerance for this, because we're not even going to run the risk of bringing this back. Historically, they have seen what it has done to destroy civilizations, so they don't even want to tamper with it at all. Like, it's just better left untapped. So Jace very much probably is not actually privy to, you know, the dangers. Doesn't seem like he even wants to entertain the notion that anybody could necessarily use this for severe, dangerous purposes, which it seems is like what's going on with this weird evil scientist guy creating Bane, creating Monster Ratatouille underwater in his basement. Interesting notion, the Arcane. It's not looked at favorably historically. They were describing it almost as if it would be a curse to possess such power. So, but this evil guy in his underwater lair is obviously tampering with something. I imagine he is creating a bioweapon. So we'll see what the frick happens. It's clear he and Vander, though, I guess have some sort of history. Perhaps they were acquaintances or something. Whatever this bioweapon is, Vander must clearly be in a respected, you know, position, kind of not authoritative figure per se, but everybody keeps looking to him. And if he's the founder of the Undercity, that would have him have a target on his back. So whoever this evil scientist is, their backstory, perhaps he's... my assumption is he's trying to take out Vander. He's trying to go for the jugular and create some sort of crazy-ass frickin' Ratatouille juice bioweapon. I don't know. I love the way the story's unfolding and the characters are unfolding and the kind of decision-making here, learning more about everybody's qualities. But this was definitely threw a wrench in things. I did not see this coming for Vi, so that freaking stinks. Again, all of this could be premature. We don't know what exactly she was trying to do, so I'll have to watch episode 3 to find out. But But until then, thank you so much for watching with me, y'all. I appreciate it. I'm loving this show so far, and I cannot wait to continue getting deeper into the weeds here. So thank you so very much for watching with me. I hope you guys are doing so well as always, and I'll see you guys again very soon for episode 3. Bye, guys.